Hey guys, welcome back to AFK Journey. In today's video, we've got a pretty nice code that I want to update you guys on. It did drop about a day ago over the weekend, but I was super busy, so now we are getting around to it. Go through that code. I want to update you guys on where my personal account is at in the game because I had a massive delay getting into the season, and I'll just have a general talk, pop a few summons, and a bit of a catch-up. So that's what we're going to do in this one. So let's go ahead and get the code out of the way. We go over here, we go to others, we go to redeem code, and it is MARKIJOURNEY. So I'm tipping they did something with Markiplier. I know they've done that with AFK Arena. I didn't actually keep up to date. Like I said, all this happened on the weekend, which I had a busy ass weekend, and I've been sick, so combination kind of burnt me. But I do, and that's the other thing. I apologize for my voice if it sounds horrible. I got sick and I've lost my voice, and it's an absolute killer when what you're meant to be doing is making content which revolves around speaking. So that is the code we've got. We got 1,000 diamonds and 50k gold. Hey, 1,000 diamonds, a pretty big code. I think that's equal second biggest code because we had the 10 pull code, or was it 11 pulls, whatever that was. And I think 1,000 is the next biggest we've had. So we'll take it. It's better than all the 100 codes. So I will definitely take that for sure. So that is the code. Let's go over here. Let's bounce in and let's go ahead and pop some summons. Now, as you can see, I'm at 26,000 diamonds and 11 of the rate up summons. I am saving now. That is what I am essentially doing on my diamonds. I'm saving for the next meta character that I think is going to be meta breaking. Unfortunately, we've had sort of, well, unfortunately or fortunately, depending on how you look at it, there has been no like game breaking character that we've had through release banners. And I wouldn't imagine that Soren would be the same, and it would really suck to me if Soren, we don't find out anything about Soren until after Elsa, and then he turns out to be like broken with Elsa, and you needed Elsa, and then you can't, like, I'm just worried that situation is going to rise, but I don't think Soren is going to be that character, just based off his kit, based off what he does, unless his numbers are like stupidly overinflated. I just don't think he's going to be that character, so I think I'm going to be saving for another good bulk of time, and I anticipate by the time we get another, like, a character, like maybe a character after Soren, hopefully that is going to be the one that is like, yes, I can finally pull and go all in on this one and like want to get a Supreme Plus. I'm hoping I should have the resources to go ahead and do so, but I am currently saving my diamonds is where I'm at. Now, over here on my standards, obviously I've been pumping these out. We've only got 15 more to go. So even though I am saving my diamonds, for the sake of this video, we might pop 5 singles and then do a 10 pull using a few diamonds. I know I could push some things and get some summons, but hey, we are where we are, so we're going to go ahead and do that. So let's go ahead and pop 5 singles, and then we'll go ahead and do a 10 pull. Now, let's go ahead and crank the volume up. What am I doing without volume on in this stuff? Volume mixer, where's AFK Journey? Boom, boom. There we go. Bit of volume happening. That was 2. Ooh, purple, nice. Let's stand and fight together. Dude, why is it as soon as I get these characters to Mythic Plus, I just start pulling them out the wazoo? Number 3. Number 4. Number 5. Alright, now we're gonna go do a 10 pull. But yeah, like, dude, as soon as I get characters to Mythic Plus, except for Odie. Let's check. I did swap Odie off the wishlist for a little bit, so we're on 3 copies. But Merrily, perfect example. She's on 9 of 20. Dude, I've pulled a ton of Merrilees, and I only just got Corin up there. That's my first one. Okay. I should shut up. I gotta shut up. Oh, dude, why is Merrilee highest level? Oh, that's because we got Necro Drakon, so I've been trying to get top scores with him. Alright, let's go back out. Let's go back into summons. Let's go over here. So we are 10 away on this, aren't we? We are 10 away. Let's go. Let's go. I've never had a double on this account. Never had a double. Could this be the day? Could this be the day? Please. Please. Nah. Dude, I'm so lucky my account started with God tier rates because since then, it has gone down the drain on rates. I think we've hit the last 3 standard banner pities and the last 2 epic banner pities. But before that, dude, we were on fire. The path back to the throne. Damn, not really what I wanted. Okay. Listen, obviously we're taking anything we get because it's on our wish list, but that puts me in the awkward situation with Thorin, where if you take a look at my Thorin now, if I go to my bag, inventory, you can see we've got the 1 Thorin here. Now, I do also have this, which I can get a Thorin from. However, I haven't yet got the extra Thorin from the event. So now, do I take Thorin off my wish list, use that one, or rely... I think either way I take Thorin off my wish list. I might wait for tomorrow, and if I don't get Thorin in this one tomorrow, then I'm just going to go ahead and take him from the chest and put him to Supreme Plus. I think that's my play, because then it's going to be 14 days before I see another one, because the next one after that is going to be my Celestial Hypergene. So that is the time for me that we go ahead and we remove Thorin off both wish lists, because I'm not interested in summoning another copy. But then it's like... now we're just going for Igor copies, I guess. I mean, it is what it is. Okay, let's go over here. Now, who do I want to put here? I low-key, for my account, I kind of want to go for Vala. I'm just a massive Vala fan. I feel like Granny and Ewan are safe options. I feel like Tamisha is a safe option. But I think I'm going to go for... like, Florabelle's another okay option. But I think I'm going to go here just for Supreme Arena reasons and Execute Team reasons, because I am building up my Shakira as well. And Vala's just cool. I can't help it. She's a cool character. Leave me alone, guys. All right? Leave me alone. All right, so that is that. Let's go over here. Let's pop our... what do we got? 4 singles. Dude, bring me some luck. Let's ramp this luck up, please. Please. Nothing? Nothing? Dude, my epics are burning me. Nothing? Dude, I used to get excited with every epic I got, thinking it was always going to be a legendary. No.
What's wrong with a good sneak attack?
Okay, there's another Odie. All right. Well, that is our summons done. And as for Stargazers, we're at 26. We're looking not too bad on the Stargazer front. If we go over here and we go to Guild Store, I've got enough to buy 2, getting towards 3. We're getting quite stacked on Stargazers, but I still am holding out to see if we get another one. This could be a video upcoming. Another Hypergene or Celestial. And I want to see if they end up getting put into this store. If they do, it's huge. If they don't, it's kind of ripped for trying to summon new Celestial Hypergenes, because if you go over here, I've done 9 pulls. I've got 26. So I've done a total of, I've got a 35 total pulls I could have done. And I'm not a standard free-to-play player because I've bought these, 5 of these from the arena shop each week for 3 weeks now. So the income on these things is quite stingy. I've also bought maxed out these from the shops. So, dude, I am worried if they don't add them to the shop, because that is just going to be genuinely impossible. Unless they add the ability to stargaze with diamonds, it's gonna be pretty horrible to try and get Celestials and Hypergenes. So we'll have to wait and see. Like I said, hoping for some of that stuff. As for my account, like I said, I only just got into the season 2 days ago. I do think this is something that I would like to see them revise. It just feels like the whole... Oh, and we can't see the season thingy, the season event thingy anymore. But the whole thing of 42 days to get into it. If you guys remember my video, I cleared the whole main campaign in 34 days, I think it was. And then it said 42 days to get into the season. It was actually on day 46 or 47 that I got let, I think it was 46 or 47, whichever one, that I got let into the season. And so when all the season promotions going on and everyone's jumping in who started at launch and everyone's having fun, and I'm looking at my friends' accounts, playing on friends' accounts, and it's like, this is so fun. But even though I had completed everything, I was sitting at level 240, I could not join in the season. And I ended up having like a 12-day period where I could literally do nothing in the game. I just do my boss fight, do my arena attacks, and then log out. And I couldn't do anything. And I had 12 days of that while there is a massive new like expansion going on that everyone's playing and I couldn't play. It's such a feels bad thing, because you know there's a ton of content, but you're just completely locked from doing it based on some arbitrary number that they've decided on how many days your server has to be up. Now, I just think think that is something I would love to see revised, because people starting on new servers, if you're pushing hard, especially if you're spending money to push and you're clearing through all the main story, you're getting to 240. Hell, even if you're not 240, let people in. But if you clear the main story, like, why do you then get stuck? And keep in mind, spenders who are starting on new servers, they'll clear that stuff in probably like 20 to 25 days, and then they'll have like 20 to 25 more days of just nothing they can do while they know the content is there. So that is something I would really love to see them remove, because like I said, when the season launched, I was super excited. My account was like ready to go for it, but then I just got blocked from it. So that is something I would love to see revised on the operation of seasons. I'm personally now really looking forward to the next season, because then everything can happen at once, because my account feels kind of clunky. It's like in this in-between phase where I can't really use it for relevant content because everything I make is sort of outdated, and it just makes me lose the passion for my own personal account. Now, obviously, that'll pick back up as soon as we get towards the tail end of this season and it sort of catches up to the same point as everyone else. But at the moment, for any relevant content I want to make on the season, I kind of got to be playing on not my account. And I know that's a unique problem to me because I'm a content creator, but I think for other people, it's that issue of, you know, you go into Discords, everyone's talking about the season. You go somewhere else, everyone's in the season. But you're like, okay, I started a little bit late and I still can't get into the season, but I have nothing to do in the game myself. So it's that really weird situation. So I would love to see that change. Obviously, we got all the reward, upgrades in the season, which is fantastic that they fixed all that sort of stuff. In general, I think the season itself, now that they fixed all the sort of issues, it's pretty solid. I'm still sort of gathering more thoughts on the Jurors Trials. I kind of want to, I need to play through it, do a bit more on that on my friends' accounts, and get back to you guys. But besides that, I think the season has been pretty decent in everything that it has and the content that it has. I'm waiting to see what these extra events that they roll out, especially in the next update, which is going to happen probably in 10 days when I assume Siren's going to drop into the game. So those patch notes are going to be a big one for me to see exactly what they put into the game with these events to fill in the gaps of the rest of this 4-month period that we have this season. I'm curious to see how they expand it and how they deal with all these little updates along the way. But yeah, like I said, in general, I think it's pretty cool. There's a few things that I think they've learned from this one that they really need to fix. Don't try and be stingy on rewards. It's just not a good look. It's just, honestly, it's brutal now that I think about it. Because when the season came out, I was a little bit more lenient on the rewards, because when the season came out, my personal account had sort of just finished the campaign, got to 240. Like, I hadn't hit that massive dry spell that everyone else had. But after I had my dry spell and I jumped into this, I'm like, yeah, if I was getting those lower rewards after having a massive dry spell, it would have felt like a kick in the balls, because you get entered in with a dry spell into another, like, quote-unquote dry spell. So yeah, it is a very interesting one, but definitely now that the rewards are fixed and they're using that as a baseline moving forward, I think that is a very good thing for the health of the game. But once again, I think when you have these seasons, it would be nice. Ooh, there's a corrupt creature for me. It would be nice if they could find a way that if you're promoting the game through one of these seasons, which feels like an expansion, for everyone to be able to be involved in it in some capacity, even new players on new accounts, because it kind of feels bad if you get drawn into the game from all this marketing for the season, but then you're not able to get into it and do it for like 46, 47 days after you started playing the game. And for most people that are getting, enticed by something like the season, they're going to get like 5-10 days in, maybe even less, and be like, wait, I still can't play that stuff that I wanted to start playing? Yeah, I'm out. Like, can you imagine if they had like an underwater one where it was like a cool underwater theme and people are like, dude, I want to get involved in that. That's awesome. And they see the marketing and then they're like, oh yeah, you can play this. You just got to wait 46 days and grind the game out. Even if you want to be a casual player, you've still got to kind of sweat to clear everything and do everything before you can even look at this zone. So I think that would be a really cool thing if they could find out a way to allow access into seasons for everyone. despite where you are, because I think they are a great marketing tool. Like every time we have a new season, every 4 months, it's going to be a great way to get more people into it, because you have new biomes, like it feels like you can add so much to market the game in those periods, and it just kind of sucks that you're marketing something that people can't get. So that was a little bit of a ramble. Like I said, I really like this game, and I just really got so bricked by not being able to play the season. So I would love to see them implement some fixes on some of these things. But you guys let me know if you have any other suggestions. Like I said, for some people, they might not even notice this because you guys were probably day one, your account was day one, and you guys had relevant content the whole time. But for me, I think that is a big one. And once again, you guys let me know anything else you have, and I will be continuing to send all the feedback I can, because I really do enjoy this game. I enjoy the AFK IP. I think it's fantastic, and I'm looking forward to seeing what new characters we get, because there is some amazing characters in AFK Arena that I really hope they do bring to the game. So we will have to wait and see. But anyway, guys, that is my ramble for the day. Don't forget to go and collect the code if you haven't done it already. And as always, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you have an awesome day, and I look forward to seeing the next one. Cheers.